Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Board of Education meeting on Tuesday, April 2nd. It is 5:30 p.m. and we shall call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Ms. Jensen.
Here.
Ms. McCarthy.
Here.
Ms. Saxon.
Here.
Mr. Muir.
Here.
Mr. Bach. Here.
Finalization of agenda. Is there anything to add?
Final as proposed.
Thank you. Let's go to Superintendent's Treasurer's Report.
Okay, just a quick update for the board and the public as well, that we are making a grand shift to the Neola policy platform from what currently exists as OSBA. I want to first thank the cabinet team for the time they've put into really doing a crosswalk of our current policies and also just really updating our policy structure that we currently have in place. What we currently have are many policies in addition to a policy that looks very similar but acts more as an administrative guideline. With Neola, we will first adopt all of the policies, and then throughout next year, we will adopt those administrative guidelines in order for the administrators to be able to implement those policies. The first batch of those policies has been shared, and our hope is that on April 16th, we will get through the majority of what has been shared. We know that we'll need some follow-up meetings. Again, our goal is still to be live with Neola in July of 2019. So potentially in June, we will be approving all of those. Once the policy committee has gone through that first initial round, all of those will be shared with the board to consider as we look to approve those down the road. So it'll be little by little, so it's not totally overwhelming, but it is a lot of reading and a lot of policy work that has taken roughly 25 hours with the six of us in addition to the Neola rep. So we're ready to present that first batch and look forward to some feedback.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hearing no public on the agenda items, if anyone would like to speak about an item that is on the agenda, now is your opportunity. Okay, let's move to consent agenda, Education Committee report. Mrs. Suero.
We have 3 agreements and an out-of-state field trip to consider under the education report. The first agreement is with the Educational Service Center of Lorain County. This is an annual county service agreement, which includes the following universal services: participation in speech and language supervisory services, audiological services, behavior specialist support services, gifted and talented supervisory services, and parent mentor services. The agreement also includes specialized district services of a board-certified behavior analysis and a district social worker. The ESC of Lorain County also provides Pathways to Success, Consortium Preschool Education Programming, and North Ohio Research and Training Hub. The services are North Ridgeville City Schools. The next agreement is a multi-year agreement with Paradigm to continue providing occupational therapy to our students who qualify. This includes direct service, consultation services, assessing students, the development of writing of ETRs and IEPs, and attending meetings. The final agreement is with the Lorain County Board of Mental Health for the provision of mental health consultation, education and prevention activities, which are fully funded by the Mental Health Board and provided by mental health agencies to collaborating schools. This year, Firelands Counseling is being funded by LCBMH for provisions of these services within the North Ridgeville City Schools. Finally, there's a request to approve an overnight field trip to Boston, Massachusetts from May 17th through 21st, 2020 to attend the Edward Kennedy Institute at Yale University. This field trip is aligned to AP Government and AP English standards. This concludes the education report.
Does anyone have any questions? Seeing none, we'll move to communications report. Mrs. Yancey.
I'm sorry, can I please?
Yes, you may.
Forgot it.
You may not.
I'm sorry, I thought I saw a typo on the out-of-state field trip, but I was incorrect.
Thank you. It's okay.
Communications report. We have two gifts to North Ridgeville City Schools. First, it is recommended that the Board of Education accept multiple board games and Lego sets, estimated value of $100 to be used at Ranger High Tech Academy. These items were donated by the Hill family. Also, $125 was donated by Mrs. Kelly McCarthy to the North Ridgeville Board of Education Scholarship Fund. Total donations received for the 2018-2019 school year total $8,955.10. We thank our community for their tremendous support of our schools and students. This concludes the communications report.
Thank you very much. Any questions or comments?
Thank you.
That takes us to building and operations report. Mr. Vaca?
We have two items to consider on the buildings and operations report. The first item is a reassignment of equipment that is obsolete or unusable. The equipment will be used for spare parts, may be resold or removed or disposed of. We have a convection oven and tilting grill skillet that can be resold, 2 John Deere Z-Track mowers that will be traded in, and chain link fencing and bleachers that will be removed. We have also received quotes for the purchase of a maintenance truck. The purchase of a 2019 Ford F-250 will be made from Nick Abraham Ford for a total cost of $31,183.50. This price is the Z-Plan cost, $30,900, with the additional document fees, $250, and title filing fees of $33.50. This concludes the building and operations report.
Are there any questions, comments?
Matt,
Yeah.
we had talked about the larger truck to help with plowing. If we're buying a maintenance truck, would it make more sense to go something larger?
So what we're doing, because of the tight confines of the parking lots, this truck works for what we're going to do, and you'll see it. We'll just get a tractor that'll help us move the actual, if we can pile the snow that we need out of here. That's our biggest problem now with making big snows, we get the piles that are hard to push or move out of the way. So these trucks work well in our tight spaces, and then we'll get rid of it with those extra pieces that we need them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that takes us to page 5E, Human Resources Report. Mrs. Saxon?
There are a total of 480 actions regarding human resources, 1 certified staff appointment, 14 certified summer school appointments, 2 certified summer school substitute appointments, 2 hourly tutor appointments, 1 support staff appointment, 1 support staff substitute appointment, 1 unpaid volunteer recognition, 4 adjustments to a special project stipend, 2 certified leave approvals, 2 certified staff resignations, 1 support staff resignation, 16 continuing contract approvals, 137 certified limited contract approvals, 1 intervention specialist tutor limited contract approval, 5 healthcare associate limited contract approval, 204 support staff level and step adjustments, 14 leave replacement non-renewal approvals, 18 hourly tutor non-renewal approvals, 59 non-certified supplemental contract non-renewals. These items are receiving a first reading tonight. This concludes the human resource report.
Thank you. That takes us to page 23, if you were not flipping and following along. Does anyone have any comments or questions about that report?
Marcy, who all these individuals?
I have a question.
Yes. Nancy?
Notice that we have another resignation I just think there's a lot of resignations.
The couple that we had last year, we actually took other positions,
Okay.
so they moved to administration or something.
Right.
So,
I'm just remembering 3 or 4
Yeah.
last year.
and if you look at the positions that are been promoted, so.
Okay. Perfect, thank you.
Just for anybody in the public that's following this, this is very normal for this time of year. I don't want people to be shell-shocked when they see 480 actions. This is very normal for March, April, and May. So
And thanks to our human resources department for giving us all that.
And then during agenda review, Mr. Ahern, we had a question about continuing contracts.
Yes, and I did
And the
review that, and
qualifications.
those continuing contracts are in line with those required by the negotiated agreement.
Okay, thank
So
you.
those were checked and those options are available.
Thank you. And I also just wanted to comment that I think it's wonderful that we're using an unpaid volunteer who is a student at Lorraine County JVS, one of our students at Lorraine County JVS, who will be helping as a mechanic with our mechanics. It was
It is always
much
great.
more profound until I forgot what I was saying. Okay. Okay, any other comments or questions? It takes us to the finance audit report, and I will go ahead and tell you about that. The tax rates set by the county auditor are required to be accepted by the Board of Education. Rates are adjusted each year in accordance with Ohio law to reflect changes in property valuations and the impact of new construction in our community. Taxes are collected for the general operations, permanent improvements, and debt service based on the voted millage by the taxpayers of North Ridgeville. The rates set by the auditor are estimated collections, are consistent with the estimates calculated by the North Ridgeville City Schools Treasurer at the January tax budget hearing held on January 2nd, 2019, and the October 2018 five-year forecast as detailed. Does anyone have any questions about that?
Nice job, Mike. I don't think you get much closer.
Well, there's a lot of information that comes out. As we get closer to the time when the auditor is going to set the rates and basically evaluation, we start getting more information. Problem is that we don't have it all before we need to do the forecasting. So, yeah, there's a lot of estimates involved, but for the most part, we're fairly close.
Okay, in other board business, we have, it's recommended the Board of Education approve a then and now. It's for the purpose of reimbursing Elyria Catholic High School for services provided to students with disabilities. Services were provided in the fall, and North Ridgeville City Schools received this invoice on March 12, 2019. The students in need of specialized services matriculated from a parochial school, and neither student has been directly served in the North Ridgeville City Schools. Make this motion to approve the then and now in one reading. Moved by myself and seconded by Mrs. Tamira. Are there any questions?
Yes. Is it normal for us to be on the hook for services to kids going to parochial schools?
Yeah.
So what happened?
These are schools that are ninth graders. They were leaving a parochial, I think two different parochial schools in Avon and going to Lady Catholic. And it all has to do with scholarship. And then we moved in with those students from one school to another, but they were never registered with us, so we had to do some chasing around to get paperwork and communicate with the parents. I don't think parents realized they needed to communicate with me, so I'm emailing them, they're not responding. I had to ask people in the meeting.
So message for sex activity this year, you're going to be at that. This is a scholarship. No.
No.
Yeah, can you explain that?
Okay, so this is the John Peterson Scholarship, that scholarship is available to all students with disabilities to go to a school of choice by their provider, they define providers. And so what generally happens, let's say, for example, a student who goes to St. Pete's, who's going to Elyria Catholic, we know about them, we have all their paperwork, we're knowledgeable. The paperwork that they have for, because they're special education students, is an individual service plan at the parochial school. In order to receive the scholarship funds, it has to be transitioned into an individualized education plan. And so when they go to St. Pete's, we're completely knowledgeable because they are registered with the district. We've been working with the families. These two students were attending parochial schools in Avon, but are our residents. But I don't even know if they were even registered with the district. They go over to Elyria Catholic. I get notification that we have to then transition those ISPs into IEPs for purposes of the scholarship. And so it took some time this year because they were new schools and unfamiliar with the system, the parents with the system, myself with the schools, that they worked it through in a fashion that avoided moving forward to St. Pete students. This is a one-time thing that should never occur again. I did reach out to the principal at Ridgeville Catholic and explain the situation, and explain the concerns that I had with regards to communication. And she emailed back and reached out and said, okay, we can work together on this so it doesn't happen again.
So if the students are, our students are North Ridgeville residents, and they choose to go to a parochial school,
Yes.
We do still pay for services for their special needs services.
No. They would apply for the John Peterson scholarship.
So that's why we're paying now, because they didn't get the John Peterson scholarship in time
Correct.
because of the lack of communication.
Correct.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
The scholarship is deducted.
Yes.
Yes.
And you can explain that.
Yes, we still pay the cost. It's deducted from our foundation amount that comes from the state. So that scholarship of
It just depends on what the
$30 they take with them. It gets deducted from our funding.
So we treat those students the same as we do anybody else, and we can offer in-house services.
So we have maybe 35 students on scholarship right now, and they all run through me. And they go everywhere from Spectrum and Lorraine to St. Jude's and Oneida. I was just at St. Christopher and Rocky River today for a meeting. The parents can choose a provider, and that money, like I said, comes out of our funds. And I go to all those meetings. We develop all the IEPs for all of those students, and they know me, they know that they're always welcome in our district, but for whatever reason they're choosing to go to a private agency.
So the tune of over $1 million.
I don't recall offhand.
There's 35 students, and there's 1,000 students.
And they're not all at 30, so let's say someone who has a speech and language disability, they get approximately $7,000. A student who has autism or multiple disabilities would get $27,000. And then there's all those differences in between. It depends on the disability category as to how much the state allocates for that individual student.
I can get you.
So they allocate it to us and we forward it, or this falls under the wonderful state funding formula again, where we
It's
get
under
what we
the
get,
formula.
and we meet our special needs students.
They calculate the amount that we receive and reduce it by some of these scholarships over the whole activities. We know that getting from there.
There's actually a list on the BOE website on the scholarship section that tells you exactly, like anybody in the country tells you what the disability category is and how much money you got.
Any other questions? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. McCarthy?
Yes.
Mr. Muir?
Yes.
Ms. Yetsey?
Yes.
Ms. Saxon?
Yes.
Mr. Bach?
Yes.
Thank you. Hearing no public on new items, if anyone would like to speak about an item that was not on the agenda, now is your opportunity.
I just had a question, but
Yes.
it's not a new agenda. It's real quick. I noticed under one of the leaves, for Mrs. May,
Okay.
that it said that she had FMLA for this year. But it then said she for the term 2021. Is she taking an unpaid leave for the 1920?
Can you tell us what page you're on?
I went through here. Actually, it is page, page 6. I wasn't sure if there was a typo or she's, says Rosie plans to return to work for the 2020-21 contract year, but it doesn't say anything about the 19 and 20. So I wasn't sure if she's put in for a leave.
I believe she has requested a leave for next year,
Okay.
so this is retroactively when we get the notification of when that leave for FMLA ends. It's capturing that and also the request that she has put in for an unpaid leave for the 2019-20 school year.
Okay.
So that is accurate.
All right.
Thank you, though.
Just wanted to
Thanks for making me double check myself, but yes, that is accurate.
All right.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions? All right, seeing none, it is recommended the Board of Education enter an executive session to discuss the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, compensation of public employees, and matters related to negotiations of public employees. Moved. Moved by Mr. Baca, seconded by Ms. Saxon. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Baca? Yes. Ms. Saxon?
Yes.
Ms. Yetsey?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
Ms. McCarthy?
Yes. Thank you, everyone.